Once upon a time, there was a boy named Charlie. He lived with his parents and little sister Lily in a small town. Just beyond the garden of Charlie's house flowed a narrow river. The boy often sat on its bank, sometimes fishing, sometimes just watching the water and thinking deep thoughts. One spring evening, as Charlie sat by the riverbank and night fell, the stars began to twinkle in the sky. Charlie watched them, and suddenly, it seemed to him that the little stars were playfully winking at him. Maybe stars are like people, Charlie thought, living up there in the sky, just like we live here on Earth. And maybe among them, there are children. How great it would be to befriend them. Suddenly, the dark sky was sliced by a bright beam, and a girl appeared in front of Charlie. She was in a shimmering dress and glowed all over. "Who are you?" Charlie asked in amazement. "I am Little Star. I live in the sky and have many friends there. I heard your wish and decided to meet you." "We stars hear all people's wishes," she explained. Charlie cautiously took Little Star's hand. "Let's run. I'll show you our river and the forest." The boy showed Little Star a hollow where squirrels lived, a robin's nest, and a night owl, which, disliking the light, flew across the river. Since Little Star glowed in the darkness, the forest was bright. But soon, the girl said, "I must return. It's so hard to part with you. I will tell my friends about you. We will definitely meet again, but only in a year during the spring meteor shower." A thin beam shot up, and a small, bright spot shone in the sky. From then on, Charlie often looked at the night sky, found the familiar star, and talked to her in his mind. Summer passed, autumn flew by, and winter came. Then little Lily, often called P because she was so small and cute, though she had a real name, fell ill. She lay quietly in her crib, her breathing growing weaker. Everyone worried about Lily and tried to ease her suffering. The girl slowly faded. If only she could make it to spring, Charlie thought. Little Star would surely help her. Finally, the time of the spring star shower arrived. In the evening, Charlie rushed to the riverbank. He looked at the stars with hope and mentally pleaded, "Help us." What he hoped for happened. Not one, but 10 thin beams flashed in the dark sky, and 10 star boys and girls descended to Earth. Among them was the familiar Little Star. "We came to help you. Bring your sister here." Charlie ran home, picked up the girl, and brought her to the river. The little stars joined hands around Lily and leaned over her. A dazzlingly bright light suddenly burst from their clasped hands, forcing Charlie to close his eyes. When he opened them, he saw his sister sitting on the grass, laughing cheerfully. The boy was overjoyed and began to thank his star friends, but suddenly saw that his familiar Little Star was missing. "Where is she?" Charlie asked. "She is no more." Shocked, Charlie began to cry bitterly, but the little stars said, "Don't cry. She hasn't disappeared. She just became a part of your sister. Now Lily can understand the language of animals, birds, and plants, and when she grows up, she will become a good sorceress and help people and nature." And the little stars flew away. Several years passed. Charlie and Lily, now grown up, stood on the riverbank during the time of the spring meteor shower. It was a quiet night. Bright stars burned in the sky. Suddenly, Several dozen bright beams cut through the night sky, and the little stars descended to earth, bringing with them an unusual ring. They solemnly handed it to Lily and said, "This is a magic ring. With its help, you can assist all those in need, but be careful and wise in your decisions." Lily bowed deeply to them. Bright beams swept into the sky, and Charlie and his sister were left alone. They looked at the ring. On its thin rim shone a tiny star,